Hey. What's up, everybody?
What it do? You already know. Son.
And Queen Kimmy.
We want to welcome y'all to the 11 live show.
Confidently wrong.
Already.
Go ahead and say where you checking in from. Name in the comments. We get ready to go live.
I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do what I gotta do. The levels of my life. How about you?
For a long time, I didn't know who I was. For a long time, I lacked the confidence to be unapologetically confident about who I was, about my mission in life. I was scared to stand up and be bold and confident in myself. But today, I love my. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to 11 Live. It's time to jam out because we are all in this morning. We are all in this afternoon. Wherever you at, check it in. What's going on?
We all in tonight.
We all in tonight. And that's what we're going to do. I want to get live tonight. Can we get live for just a little bit? Can y'all go ahead and share this thing out while we get ready? Because tonight we're going to talk about money. And when I'm talking about money, I like for my energy to be high because I know that money is a frequency and a vibration. And tonight we're going to talk about how is it showing up in your life. Are you all in? Are you all in? But that's what we're talking about, babe. Hey, who we got checking in with us today?
And I ain't planning on falling. See what you coming, you said you're right to win. Now my bedroom is bigger than the trailer I grew up in. If I hang when I broke it as in, I make 10. So I had to set the train to motivate.
What's going on, Steph? Thank you for checking in tonight. Are you setting the trend to motivate your friend? Oh, you know what? See, I was gonna do your song the whole in the morning. What? Since I be on it. What? Talking paper, I am on it. What? And I ain't playing on falling. What's going on, Aunt Sheila? Hey. With the pictures, I be on it. Talking paper, I am on it.
And I ain't planning on falling.
What?
You have to get it out the list. On that other side of town, the less fortunate. When you likely to die, or you ever make it rich. So I had to get my mind right
and focus on the lit. But ever since I was a kid, I ain't ashamed of what I did. What?
I got it out the mood every single scene.
That's what? What? Black on black on black. What? Turn on the Mac. Brand new bag. Hey. Let's go ahead and jump into this thing. Hey. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to 11 Live with Sean 7 and Queen Kimmy. What's going on, Sean 7?
What up? Aunt Sheila, what's going on? Steph, what's good?
Thank you guys so much for tuning in with us, checking in with us, sharing this thing out, and showing us love here at 11 Live.
I know you was gonna get it in there.
Mm-hmm. You know I had to. Tonight we're talking about money, y'all. This green stuff right here. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about money. What is your mindset around money? What is your relationship with money? What are you doing? And is money important when you think about abundance? A lot of you know that the name of the show is 11 Live. Mm-hmm. And if you know anything about numbers and frequencies and sequences, you'll know that 11 is supposed to be abundance.
You know what, babe? You just learned me something.
I learned you something. Y'all, I learned him something
tonight. Nah, for real though. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's where it came from. It's all about frequency, being in the vibration. And when we're talking about money, that's what we're talking about. A lot of people will tune in and they will kick it with you. They will hang out with you. They will have a good time with you. But when it comes time to elevate and it comes time to go to the next level and it comes time to be talking about being serious. Some people actually so attached to their identity that if you snatch back and they have to actually deal with their stuff, they wouldn't know who they are, and some of us have fears around money that cause us to keep hitting the wall and bouncing back. No matter how good we are, no matter how good we do, no matter how talented we are, no matter how skillful we are, there's like this blockage. Like no matter how good you do, you hit this wall and it's like you recycle.
Could it do with people not really knowing their value, knowing their worth around money when it comes to money? I mean, I don't know if I'm speaking for myself. I could be speaking for myself.
No. That's what it's like. Let's converse about it because that's what I want us to do. I want you and I to converse about it, so they can understand where we are when it comes to money and business and showing up. Because y'all know we have the Show Up and Show Out live video challenge coming up. Are you registered for that?
You asking me or you asking the folks?
No, I'm asking. But anyway, what is money? What is money? That's the question. What is money? Sean said. What is money?
Money is a currency in order for you to be able to obtain things like clothes, food, gas, things of that nature. Money is a currency in exchange of currency in order for you to be able to obtain things.
Money is an exchange of currency in order for you to be able to change things. Stephen said, no. Okay, can somebody tell me if you're watching us live? I love you. Thank you so much for being here. If you're catching us on the replay, go ahead and answer in the chat. Tell us, what is your definition of money?
And I didn't say in order to change things.
Okay, well, let me hear it again.
Things.
Obtain?
Yes.
Okay, so let me hear that again, just for the record.
I said money is a exchange of currency. Money is currency in order for you to be able to obtain things. Things is food, gas, car, house, things like that, clothes.
So when you think of money like that, you're thinking of money in an objective thing. So when you're thinking of money in the physical and you're thinking of money in the spiritual, you're separating the two.
Well, see, you didn't ask that.
I just asked, what is your definition of money?
Yeah, so I just broke down my definition of money for one thing. I didn't know we was having to break it down in two different ways.
Why would your definition of money have to be broken down in two different ways? Why shouldn't it be one solid, singular thought?
True indeed.
I'm asking.
No, I'm asking. True indeed. You're right. It could be. It should be. It should be.
Okay. So when we're talking about money, for me, when I think money, I used to think when I think about money, give me some.
This is a currency.
Oh. Give me. I thought you were gonna say, "Give me what got you here," some old crazy mess like that. I'll say, "Really, you better give me some." So let's look up Sean 7. Tell us what the definition of money is according to the dictionary.
Money is any item or verifiable record that is generally accepted as payment for goods and services and repayment of debts such as taxes in a particular country or economy.
So basically, it's any exchange. It doesn't necessarily have to be money. It could be any exchange is value. Anything that you exchange that has value is an exchange of energy. It's an exchange of frequency, currency. So that's why we call money currency, because it's a current, it's a frequency, it's a vibration. And if you're not in line with that vibration, then money is going to keep passing you by. Opportunity going to keep passing you by. Your chakra's not lined. It's so much goes on with us psychologically. And a lot of us, I'm just going to say it for the lack of better understanding, a lot of us are our own worst enemy because we so stubborn and prideful. We think we know everything and we think we can do everything by ourselves. So when it comes to money, we keep recycling experiences because we won't open ourselves up to new experiences so we can get new things. So we recycle those same experiences as our ancestors, as people before us, same problems, same issues.
Okay. So we got one person said, Sheila said, what money means to me is being able to provide for my loved ones.
See? You see, so money, being able to provide for my loved ones, that's an energetic exchange that's going to bring her peace, but knowing that her loved ones are provided for. So she would do whatever she needs to do to exchange that. So we always say, oh, I want money, but it's really, what do you want money to do for you, and how are you treating money when you think of money? So my question for all of you tonight is, what is your relationship with money, and what are you doing to show up so money can know that you actually want money to come into your life, so you can use it as a weapon to help and serve other people? Because here's the thing, if you think of money as a person, money is what causes the world to go round. Money is what causes the world to go round. I hear so many of my friends in service-based businesses, and myself included, we want to help everybody, and we want to be friends with everybody, and we want to save the world. Imagine how many people you could save if you actually put yourself out here and made a bigger impact and had more income. How much of a stadium can you rent out to say, hey, I'm giving a talk and I'm inviting 20 of my friends to come give a talk with me, and we're going to actually impact some change in the community because you actually put yourself out there enough to have and increase your net worth, so that you're in vibration where you can do things for your community. You know, when it's holiday time coming up, you can actually do things, and you can actually give back more than just internet gangster popping your lips. You can actually be out here doing something, making a purpose. So if you're going to keep talking, it's time for you to show up.
So let me ask you this though.
And show out. Sean 7 missed that cue, y'all.
I did, because I had a question on my mind, so I apologize.
You supposed to be like, show up and show out, live video challenge and all that good stuff.
I had something on mind at the time. I wanted to say something. I'm like, okay, when my cue to come in.
Go ahead, Sean 7. Go ahead.
No, so like when you was talking about money being
a frequency,
a frequency or currency. So back before money was even printed up, before like the dollar bills and things like that, what were people using for money then?
Crops, goods, services. I remember when I was a little girl growing up, now that I think about it, one of my aunties had the chickens. My uncle had the hogs. My grandmama had the garden. So everybody had a little piece of something, and everybody shared a little piece of something. The richest people that we think of in the world, they had land, they had stock, they had investments, they had things that could be useful to their community. What that food still?
I don't know who we put it.
Great, but you had it right there. Okay, so I want to ask you guys. So, and want to say I want to do the live video challenge. I sent you the link. I sent you the link. Steph say, speak it. She said, don't start. I want to show you something. If you know what this is, I want you to tell me in the comments what this is. Hold it up a little closer, baby, so I can see it. What is this? All right. What is this?
I want to save my money to write that poetry book and children's book, and maybe even a biography, or is it an autobiography? Writing a book about my life. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this here.
Why you say that so
the
hard?
Psychological conditioning behind the handout for the hand up. Let's talk about this. What is this when you see this? We just talked about money being a frequency, a currency, a vibration, recycling experiences, mindset, knowing who you are, how you show up, energy. I'm giving y'all a whole $5,000 course tonight. I'm giving it to y'all because I want you guys to enroll in the Show Up and Show Out live video challenge, because I want you to see how the power of showing up with clarity and confidence can change your life. Not just showing up to be talking and popping, but showing up with intention can change your life. We're living witnesses. You've seen it. You see us. You saw our journey. You saw when we first did live, Sean 7 wouldn't even talk.
Wouldn't say a word. Sit right here and just let you do everything.
It's like I'm doing tonight.
In your mouth.
Because you ain't participating.
You ain't alley-ooping, man. You supposed to, you the point guard of the team. So you got
look, hold on.
So
I'm dribbling. Wait, I'm dribbling. I'm dribbling down the court. Y'all said y'all know what it is,
I've
right?
seen you dribble before, so I think I'm gonna give you another position on the court.
Hold on. My basketball skills are superb. I played basketball. You know, if anybody watching this video from my hometown, if anybody can find anybody to prove to my husband that I could play ball when I was little, please tag them in this video.
Because I seen with my own 2 eyes.
You know what? You're not finna do is talk about me.
No, we ain't gonna talk. We're gonna get back to this
okay.
This old school.
So let's answer Tina's question. Tina said, I want to save my money to write that poetry book. Ooh, Tina, girl, you just opened up a big old can of worms. I want to save my money. How long you been doing that? How that working out for you?
I say, well,
because when you saving for something, every time you saving for something gonna come up and you're gonna be saving again. The only way you get where you want to get is to start taking action, and the doors will open up and the way will be paid for you. You got to believe it and you got to step out on it. Waiting around for something to happen. No, honey, you have to take action.
Matter of fact, go ahead and start writing the book.
Yeah.
That way you have it already done. So when you do have the funds, the book is done. So that's one thing that's already out of the way. What do you mean? What you mean?
Tina, book a call with me so we can talk about the best way to get your book out there without you having fun, so you can start creating digital products, so that you can create the capital to support your business. See, that's where we get money wrong. Money wants to work for you. Money wants to be in your life. Money wants to have a relationship. Back to what I just said. So what that got to do with me telling her to go ahead and write the book? So it's wrong for her to go ahead and write it? You right to tell her to go ahead and write the book. No, my love, I'm not taking away from what you said.
I'm sitting over here like, now I don't want to give out no false information to nobody. No. Go ahead and write that book.
You write the book, but what I'm saying is write the book and go ahead and have your strategy in place for the book. Do it backwards plan. Always start with the end state in mind. So we'll talk about that later. So everybody seems to know what that was. Steph said, the old food stamp.
I just ran across this thing the other day. I don't even know how where this come from.
I don't know.
I don't have no clue where it came from.
And one say the good stamp, but she corrected it, say the food stamp. But no, that was the good stamp.
Yeah. The Chinese restaurant got plenty of these from me back in my days in New York.
The Chinese restaurant did not take food stamps.
Who?
You couldn't buy cooked food with food stamps.
Man, in New York, I can go right around to the corner to the Chinese man and get me an egg roll for $1 food stamp. Now, if anybody on here that's from New York, please let my wife know. Back in the days when these was good, you could go and buy food with these at the Chinese store.
Okay. See? She said, yes, I could.
Thank you, Auntie.
Okay, so the food stamp program. Oh my gosh, look at all these New York people chiming in. Yes, they did. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm a little old country girl. And what I know is that when food stamps came, you would know the food stamps came because everybody would be stocked up at the grocery store and everybody got like every brand of cereal in their house.
Doggone right.
You got every brand. You even get your own box of cereal.
Yeah.
On that day. What? Yeah. Look, she said the ice cream truck took them too.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
So let me show you something about conditioning here. Okay. I want y'all to walk with me for a minute. Don't mention New York. It makes me think of Alicia Keys. So welcome to New. Okay. So here's what I want you to think about. I'm not going to tell you the story about monkey see, monkey do, and the story about the 5 monkeys in the cage getting sprayed with the bananas. If you've not heard that story, you need to be in the Majestic Pride. Check the videos out. Monkey do, monkey see. Monkey see, monkey do is conditioning. So when we all saw this food stamp, we instantly conditioned to the good times and the good things it did and us getting food in our childhood. And we conditioned to, let me watch this now, buy groceries once a month because you only get food stamps once a month. So even when you start getting money, you're not conditioned to spend to how to buy groceries properly because now you're used to that once a month handout and having to go buy groceries on that once a month. You see, so you're not knowing how to ration it out. You see, you waiting around for a handout and you used to that. So you become conditioned for that. So that comes over from this and it starts to spill over to other areas of your life.
Okay.
It starts to fill over to your self-worth. So when you start doing things and you start to get to a place where you don't need food stamps anymore, your friends who still need food stamps, like, oh, you think you out at you don't need, oh, you better than us now, you don't need food stamps no more, oh, you forgot where you came from. Because see, they mindset, you elevate. You coming from, how Nina said, you coming from the lower ego part to your heart chakra, and you starting to work up in that energy and that frequency and that vibration of, wait a minute, I can actually do something on my own. I can actually get out here and work and make something happen. I can actually tell my story and help somebody and actually get paid well for it. Wait a minute, I have a computer, a phone, the whole world is a stage and I can get paid.
Sure can.
To play and do what I love.
Do exactly what you love.
Man, please. The live video challenge gonna take care of all of that. Okay. But if you think about it, you never think about it. So some people were even, Aunt Sheila, some people were even like, I remember back when I first started out, it was like, oh, I don't want to get a job because if I get a job, they're going to cut my food stamps off.
Yeah. Some people got that mentality, man.
You know, I'm telling you, I can't get a job, they're going to cut my food stamps off, or I can't get a job because if I get a job, they're going to cut my check off. I have to stay within a certain budget. So I'm scared to grow. I'm scared to elevate because I'm going to be in unfamiliar territory and I don't know what to do out here. So I want to talk about what I want. I want to talk about the change. I want to talk about the growth. But when it's time for me to actually do it.
And not just that, we spoke about change on, what was it, last week?
We talked about change last week.
We spoke on change last week. It feels uncomfortable sometimes. Especially when you start to grow and elevate and then the people that you were around start to fall off. And you start feeling like, dang, what now? And
then we equate that self-worth to money. When I got money, I'm feeling good. I want to hang out with everybody. But when I ain't got no money, oh, I want to be home. I want to be sad. I don't want to be bothered around nobody because I'm equating my self-worth with a monetary dollar.
Yeah.
How, come on now. Okay, so Janine said, hello. Hey, Janine.
What up?
Hey, welcome. And I think Tina said she was not feeling well tonight. I didn't want to neglect that. I'm not doing so great right now, girl. Okay. She said, I will do that. Okay. Yes, Tina, please go ahead and take the time to get with me and let's talk, because at this point in our energies and where we are, it's time. It's go time, y'all. We're going to finish this year strong and we're coming into 2021 with everything we prepared for. You know, 2020 is the year of perfect vision. Are you doing what you said you were going to do when this year started? Are you afraid of your own success? What are your thoughts around money? Who told you what money is? How do you react and relate to money? Who are you when you walk into a room full of people with $1 million in your pocket? And who are you when you walk into that same room with $1 in your pocket? Ask yourself.
That's a good question. I see some people they'll turn into a chameleon. They'll try to blend in. They'll be in a room with a bunch of people, a bunch of millionaires, and try to blend in instead of being themselves, and then go around people that just has $1 in their pocket and try to blend in with them instead of being themselves. No, just be yourself, no matter what crowd of people that you're around. Always be yourself at all times.
Exactly, because that unique essence that you bring to the world, that only you can bring to the world, that's what has to come on. So when we say show up and show out, we talking about let your light shine. We talking about I get a song.
I knew it was coming.
Come on. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna
let it shine.
You're supposed to come on in. Let it shine.
Anyway. Consider that link again.
She said, I learned the hard way.
Most of us
did.
I'm pretty sure most of everybody that's on here tonight that had to learn the hard way.
Okay.
Especially if you got the answer right, if you knew that this was a food stamp. Definitely had to learn the hard way.
Exactly. She said money
don't change me, it changes people around me. That is
that
true.
part. That part.
Is true. So everyone's saying that they can't wait for 2020 to end, but I'm enjoying finding out more about myself and what I can achieve and create in life to help others.
Exactly. Grateful for time to be able to self-reflect and look at where you are versus where you want to be. You know, and tonight when I was so happy when in our session tonight with our own coach, you know, we were talking about, we had a guest tonight and he was talking about change and how it's just ambition and resistance and knowing where you are in the ambition and the resistance. You know, I love that. I was really excited. So I really appreciated that tonight. And yes, Steph says she hope you feel better, Tina. And so do we, sending you much love.
Yes, sending you nothing but love.
So that you feel better. And guys, that's pretty much it for tonight.
Yes.
What are your questions? We're going to stay here for 5 minutes to just take your questions. The live video challenge is coming up next week.
Yeah, Monday.
You should already be enrolled and introduced yourself inside the group. As you can see, this is the banner. I don't know if y'all can see it. The light going to mess up the... This is the banner for the introduction thread inside. So you should look for this banner when you get inside the Majestic Pride and introduce yourself via live video. Not only are we going to do live video, but I'm going to be sharing some tips, tools, and techniques and ways you can use them to actually make money. How hard you go is totally up to you. What you get out of it is totally up to you, because what you put in, you will get out.
Let's see what we got. We love you too, Auntie.
Love you more.
Steph said best year for me, honestly.
Honestly, yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Truthful with you, it's been a good year for me too. I ain't gonna say it's my best year, but it's damn sure been a good year. Damn sure been a good year.
Yeah.
Even with all the craziness going on, still just kept moving, kept pushing.
Exactly.
Didn't let us stop us from doing what we had to do or what we plan on doing.
We just changed the platform.
Yeah.
But we're still doing it.
Now, to be honest with you, I wish I can be on some stages right now, rocking some shows.
What?
But
I can still hear the audience now. I hear it. Queen Kimmy, damn Skippy. Oh, what, man? I can just hear the stage. Oh, that energy you get from the crowd, y'all. Oh my God. Okay, calm down, Kim.
It's time to get up out of here.
Oh, Steph had a question. Oh, that energy
do we have
from
to
the crowd.
do
Oh,
to submit a video?
She's asking about the challenge. So once you sign up, once you register, all the information will come to you via email. And each day you will get an email with the steps that you need to take that day. You can do your live video wherever you want. But remember, it's a live video challenge. 5 days, 5 videos, right?
Yep. You told us you got to submit the videos in the Majestic Pride.
Yeah, they're in the Majestic Pride. Or if they want to share, put them on their page and share the link, that's fine.
Okay. Let's see. It's all about perception and willingness to grow within our current means. That's it.
No, I want to know, how do you grow within your current means?
I guess she's talking about with whatever she got going on around her, grow within that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of letting it hold you back, hold you down, whatever your current situation might be.
Okay. Well, because I am who I am, I'm going to say with this sentence, I would ask for a reframe on this sentence because of the word choice. When it says within our current means, when we're thinking about growth, we want to think about a flower in a pot. That flower in that pot is going to outgrow that pot. So when you grow, you don't want to grow within anything because you don't want to confine yourself. When you grow, you want to give yourself vision to flow. That's my only thought with that. It just really popped out to me. I couldn't help it. I didn't mean to.
It's okay.
Yeah. Steph, you know what I'm talking about. That energy from showing up and that exchange of it's magnetic, y'all. It's magnetic. It's like a drug. It's like a high. Like once you do it, once you overcome that fear and you do it the first time, you're like, oh my God, I get to speak again. I get to do this again. And it becomes so exciting. It becomes so fun. And can you imagine getting paid to do something you love every day?
Not just that, being a performer and seeing people singing your words back to you, man, I miss that. I can't wait to get that.
Yes, and changing lives and knowing that people actually hearing words of transformation, not transactional relationships, but transformational relationships.
Exactly.
You know, I want people to say that when they walk away from you, they should feel better than they came.
Wow, like that.
All right. So I'm going to say good night on that note.
She said, yes, exactly, Sean 7, i.e. COVID.
Yep.
Okay. See, told you that's what you were talking about. You know how many schools I would have joined by now?
Okay, great. Okay. All right, y'all. That's going to be it for tonight. We right on the 30-minute mark, and y'all know that's what we promise you guys, 30 minutes or less. But one thing we forgot, oh my God.
Oh, no. You know, and
the whole show.
Steph, you supposed to be keeping me on point now. Come on now. You know, I don't never forget this right here. What works for us might not work for you. So take what you need and leave what you don't. I can't
that
believe
part.
I slipped on that.
Yeah, you slipped on it. Y'all have a good night. Sean said, but I can't believe you.
Jerome, what up, man?
Man, what we going to take them out on tonight? You know we going out on one of your songs. What
hey,
you
we're going to coast on out.
We're going to coast on out. Y'all have a good night. We're going to play Coasting. After y'all see Coasting, it's just going to be what it is. Y'all coast on out. Y'all coast off the bed.
Peace.
We coasting, moving in slow motion. Third eye stay open. How life we floating, and we coasting, moving in slow motion. Third eye stay open. How life we floating, and we coasting, moving in slow motion. Third eye stay open. How life we floating, and we coasting, moving in slow motion. Third eye stay open. How life we floating, and we coasting. We flow and we flow and we flow. 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 Through the highs and lows and the bumpy roads. Before I got one yes, I heard 1,000 no's. Only strong survive in a week or fold. I just took a toke and let my mind go. Stay on point like Rondo. Came a long way from the hustlers and the street corner winos. Could've end up but John Doe. But the universe had another plan. Got my spirituality from the motherland. Far from racing, just confident and proud to be exactly who I am. Preach $1 million mindset. They hate to hear us talking progress. But when you chosen and you know you blessed, just keep trusting the process. Jay-Z said it best. You gotta learn how to live with regrets. Only thing certain in life and death is why I'm living up to my last breath. When I'm dead and gone, and still gonna respect children, collecting checks, coasting on the road of success. Side life film, you got no stress. We coasting, moving in slow motion. Third eye stay open. How life we floating, and we coasting, moving in slow motion. Third eye stay open. How life we floating, and we coasting, moving in slow motion. Third eye stay open. How life we floating, and we coasting, moving in slow motion. Third eye stay open. How life we floating, and we coasting. We flow and we flow and we flow. 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 Feel the energy since the hate seem to be the topic of conversation. Is it just me or my imagination? I'm out here dream chasing, tired of waiting, working like Jamaican. I love a chick who love the game and know how to play it. Raised in the slums where you barely make it. Tall, earn respect, but not then you take it. Why build an empire? You could build a nation, reach for the stars, high in the constellation, blowing moon rock, heavily medicated. This is for my dogs that incarcerated, live a life to me, reincarnated. But your glass high is my inauguration, success, yeah. I can finally taste it like yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Gotta thank the universe for another year. For a sound mind and a vision so clear. Say yeah. We coasting, moving in slow motion. Third eye stay open. How life we floating, and we coasting, moving in slow motion. Third eye stay open. How life we floating, and we coasting, moving in slow motion. Third eye stay open. How life we floating, and we coasting, moving in slow motion. Third eye stay open. How life we floating, and we coasting. We flow and we flow and we flow.